Hello, thank you for joining. I'm wanting to share today an idea of meditation. Many people think meditation is sitting down, making your mind be quiet, which is nearly impossible. But sometimes what we actually need to do is allow the mind to focus on something, even if momentarily, so that it stops being distracted by everything that it thinks is important. All the stuff that doesn't exist yet in our lives, the to do lists, all the stories that have gone before that no longer exist except in our memories, the things that have happened to us, the things we need to deal with, the things we think we can control as we move forward. These are the reasons we need meditation. Meditation can be hard, but very simple. So I invite you right now to just arrive in this simplicity. Notice the hardest work is allowing the mind to do whatever it will do without attaching yourself to it, to allow the body to feel how it's going to feel without getting upset at it, and to just see what happens if you give yourself something that allows you to be here in this moment, here in this experience, here, present. So I invite you to get comfortable. And comfortable is many levels for many different people: age, physical issues, where you are at the moment, who you are in the moment. All of this can relate to what comfortable is. So maybe it's seated. And if you're seated and you feel yourself sinking into whatever is behind you, maybe you put a pillow behind you to help prop you up, to help allow you to sit here tall and at ease. Maybe you're seated on the floor. Can you comfortably cross your legs? Or do they need to stretch out? Or do you need to put a cushion underneath you so that your hips are a little bit higher than your knees? Maybe for you, it's lying down because that's where ease resides, where your spine can be long without having pressure on it. If you happen to be driving, I would ask that you wait until you're finished driving or find somewhere to pull over so that you can truly be with the experience. That is part one. Here you are in your body, spine tall or long and at ease on the floor, chin ever so slightly tipped down so that your shoulder blades can drop back behind you with ease. You're already noticing what's uncomfortable, what needs adjusting. So allow yourself that gentle adjustment without a lot of force or effort, without a lot of speed, very mindfully, very carefully, fixing those last little bits. There, the physical form has found its place. Now, I'm going to drop into the energy body. And you'll do that by noticing first your breath. It is the breath that moves what you might have heard called prana or chi. Think of it as the motor, the guiding force behind your life force energy. As you inhale, notice the difference that simply paying attention to yourself inhaling has on the breath. You can feel it. You naturally want a bit more air. When you exhale, you feel that release. You can notice the softening in different parts of the body. Doing that again, inhaling, paying attention, noticing the changes, and exhaling. And continue doing that without labeling anything good or bad, right or wrong. Just notice what it's like to pay attention to the inhale and the exhale. What happens if at the top of your inhale you just pause momentarily with awareness and then let the breath gently go, continuing back into the exhale? That pause already naturally exists, but by bringing awareness, it becomes a bit longer, a bit more expansive. And it feels like a wave moving down the beach, that release backwards, outwards. Maybe, just maybe, you might want to add a pause at the bottom of the exhale, just to see, just to feel what that experience is like. Not challenging yourself to go beyond your limits, just a moment or two of pause. In and out. Pausing, releasing, pausing, and filling the self, the body, with air. You might notice that in those pauses, the mind is even quieter. That the body has softened. As you continue to breathe, create a small adjustment to your spine. There's a good chance it started to sink. Feel yourself gently getting taller, still with the breath, deciding by that awareness how to move your life force energy without having to plan it. You're simply with it. As you continue to breathe, maybe now pay attention to your mind. Have there been thoughts arising as you're trying to simply pay attention to breath? Maybe not. If not, continue to just breathe. And if there have been, I invite you to pay attention to those thoughts, to observe them. Imagine them as little pictures moving through your mind rather than sound. You observe these thoughts, you might notice that they're just a mishmash of odds and ends. And you can let them spiral through, let them float past you. There's a possibility that within that flow of pictures, there's one that continues to return, one thought that keeps coming back. If you find that there is one, like a puppy, let yourself follow it. Get curious. Why does it keep coming back? Just follow it, see where that thought is trying to take you. Very quickly, you might find that that thought just melted away, or it drifted off into many other thoughts. If that's the case, just return to being an observer of all the thoughts until there's nothing that you're interested in, nothing to watch. If, however, that thought has continued to take you down a path, let yourself follow that thought. It is there for purpose. Whatever stage you are in, let the spine lengthen. Continue to breathe, aware of your inhale, aware of your exhale. This is you meditating, breathing in, breathing out, noticing thoughts, and the thoughts disappear. It is not easy. The mind does not want to be quiet. But it's not about that. It's about this moment, where more and more often, each time you sit, you're able to be in this moment just a bit longer, to be present with life exactly as it is in a moment, to be aware, to exist nowhere else but here. However that might show up. Inhaling, exhaling, in, out, arriving, letting go of the moment, moving into the next, and letting go. Just paying attention to each breath. And bring yourself back to an awareness of this breath happening in a body, your body, the one that you exist within. Feel the breath moving in your body. Notice that the body might be ready to move. Maybe let your shoulders shift a little. Maybe you turn your head from side to side. Stretch your arms out, reach them above you, clasp your hands and turn the palms to the sky in a big stretch. Shift a little side to side. Round your spine and then stretch your heart up to the sky. Let your eyes begin to open, noticing that the breath is deeper. You're feeling possibly a bit calmer, centered, and just aware that you are here. And that is it. Taking some time to be in a moment with your breath can change the experience of your day. Gaze around. Notice if even your eyes see things softer. Feel the feet on the ground. You're connecting to all of life now. Take one more full breath in. Let it go. Have a beautiful day wherever you are in your day. Namaste.